must educate our children as our most valuable resource. We must make it possible for those who have talent to go to college.
We all need education. However, students need to be aware about the financial choices they make while they attend Metropolitan State University. Metropolitan State University offers baccalaureate and master's degrees and 2 doctoral programs. Founded in 1971, the university is the only state university in the Twin Cities. It is a comprehensive urban university committed to meeting the higher education needs of those who live and work in the 13-county metropolitan area. University Mission Statement. Metropolitan State University is a comprehensive urban university committed to meeting the higher education needs of the Twin Cities and greater metropolitan population. The university will provide accessible, high-quality, liberal arts, professional, and graduate education to the citizens and communities of the metropolitan area, with continued emphasis on underserved groups, including adults and communities of color. Within the context of a lifelong learning, the university will build on its national reputation for innovative, student-centered programs that enable students from diverse backgrounds to achieve their educational goals. The university is committed to academic excellence and community partnerships through curriculum, teaching, scholarships, and services designed to support an urban mission. Core values: excellence, diversity and inclusion, engagement, open, respectful climate, integrity. Let's take a closer look. Honesty, ethical behavior, transparency of operations, accountability, and shared governance.
Hire One presentation.
We've invited John Olmstead from Hire One to do a presentation.
Thank you for allocating time on your schedule. What I wanted to do was just give you a very, very high-level overview of what we're beginning to do here at Metro State, as well as 10 other schools around the MnSCU system, and then field questions from you folks in terms of how this helps you as well as your peers here at Metro State to get your refunds faster, safer. The good news is, there's good news and there's better news. The good news is if you like the way you get your refunds, or how many get refunds from Metro State today? Okay, a fair number. If you like the way you receive your refunds today, nothing changes. You can use any bank, credit union, as long as you can provide a valid routing and bank account number, you're good to go. So your refunds hit your bank account through Hire One just as they do today through Metro State. If you get a paper check, you can continue to receive a paper check if that's what you want. The better news is if you don't like your bank, or you don't like receiving a paper check, we give another option that's not available today. And that's that Hire Bank will provide you with what we call a One account that's been designed to be used for free or very low cost, and it guarantees acceptance for any student that attends Metro State. So if you can't get a bank account or you don't like the way your bank is treating you today, there's another option that you can look at. And I stress the word option. It's not mandated by any stretch of the imagination. So again, there are 3 choices: your bank account through your financial institution or credit union, a paper check, or a One account that's provided by Hire One. And that's the value proposition that we provide. In addition to that, one of the reasons that Ron and the team here are interested in what Hire One can provide is that we provide additional service in terms of how we can communicate with you that your refund's on the way. You can kind of think of this as the FedEx for refunds. We can't deliver any refund until Metro State tells us about it. So we don't inadvertently just start sending messages or money. But what we do is when Metro State tells us that there's money going back to you or to your peers here, we alert you to the fact that money's coming. So we send emails. If you want, you can provide us your mobile number, and that's really what the sheet's going around now in terms of mobile alerts, and we'll text you information that your refund's on the way, so you don't have to call the business office here, you don't have to stop by. Doesn't matter where you are, you could be in class, you could be at home, you could be at work, but you're going to know where your refund happens to be at any given point in time. Any questions on what I've just, yes?
Well, with regards to how you guys are handling disbursements to students, I understand that you guys are also going to be handling our student worker payrolls as well. Is that accurate? Okay. And I'm just curious. So if nothing changes, right, and you guys are doing direct deposits for our student workers and that sort of thing, how are you guys making your money?
So it's a great question. How do we make our money? We typically make our money in one of three ways, well, in three ways in general. The first is that we provide students that want an account with a debit card. And when you swipe the debit card, the debit card is issued by MasterCard. And since we're the card issuing institution, we receive a portion of the merchant fee. It doesn't come from you directly, but it comes from the merchant, whatever they negotiate with MasterCard.
3% or 2.5%.
So they charge the merchant a fee. We get a portion of that from MasterCard.
Yeah.
The second is that the accounts that Hire One provides to every student, if they want one, are designed to be used for free or for low cost. We try to provide as many services as we can at no cost. And I'll pass a sheet around here that compares us with some local institutions. In return for that, we retain interest on the account. If there is any money in the account, you can open an account with Hire One with nothing. And that's that's unique, because it's very hard to do that with most other banks. But you don't have to have any money in your account at all at any given point in time. But if you do, then do any of you have interest-bearing accounts today? Does anybody? Have you looked at it recently? It's not a lot, but we bank a fair number of students, and so in return for saving you dollars, we keep the pennies that may add up on your account. And the third way is that we typically charge the institution for using Hire One. With the agreement that Minskew had negotiated, that we will soon have 10 schools within the system using us, and there will be no cost to the institution. So we're waiving one of our revenue streams.
I'll speak your second.
I have some serious concerns about it too. I don't think all the information is being presented in a timely manner. It does affect our students, and I don't think we're quite ready to vote on it at this time, pending further investigation.
It's pretty much supporting it, saying
Yes, we
we're
approve.
supporting Minskew's decision with Hire One, or before we're not.
The other option
We don't really have an option to say we don't want it.
Did she just say we don't have a choice?
It's assuming too much that all the majority of the Metro State students are going to want this, and I don't know. I just don't think it's a good idea. And I think to move forward and approving a motion just because it's going to be here anyway is demeaning of our Senate, and it really says that what we've decided it has no meaning. So support.
What do you guys think about Hire One?
I don't like the service. What is Hire One?
The refund debit card?
Oh, I don't like it.
What do you think about Hire One?
I can't say I hated it, but it just kind of made things more difficult.
What do you think about Hire One?
It's okay.
It's okay?
It's okay. I prefer the old-fashioned way.
What do you think about Hire One?
What's Hire One?
It's where your refund preference, and they would refund whatever's actually...
Oh, the debit card?
Yes.
Oh, hated it.
Hated it.
Hated it.
Oh, yeah.
That was painful. Just direct.
Sorry, yeah, it wasn't real fun to Hire One.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just direct deposit.
What do you think about Hire One?
Hire One?
Yes. The refund debit card?
No. I don't use it because I don't have no 50 cents off all the time. I'm sorry, Mama. I can't go.
Why is it so hard to say no to Hire One? The university signed a 3-year contract without consulting Student Senate. You be the judge. Non-activity fee, $19. Card purchase fee, 50 cents per transaction. Card lost fee, $20. Account research fee, $25 per hour. Outgoing wire transfer, $25. Stop payment fee, $24. And the list goes on. Students get aid because they need it, not to help a third-party company profit. Here is a message for the person that made the decision to have Hire One. Students are in financial trouble while this company is holding their aid. If you can't find a better way to help students, we will. Student debt is rising rapidly. Let's help students make an educated financial choice by finding a faster way of opting out from Hire One.